Good? Okay. This is a rower. All right. In terms of setup, you've got the flywheel with the damper setting. All right. We're going to go over this more later. We're going to talk about the drag factor, how to set it for yourself. This controls how much air is getting into the flywheel. All right. This is going to vary from rower to rower, depending on how much dust has accumulated in the mesh screen here. All right. So just because you do a 5 on this rower doesn't mean a 5 on that rower is going to be the same thing. We'll go into it in more detail. For the most part, the bigger you are, the more massive you are, the higher you're going to want it. I usually say dudes between a 5 and a 7, ladies between a 4 and a 6. Okay. We'll go over how to pick your optimal one for that later. You've got the foot pads here for setting your feet. You want to be kind of across the knuckles of your ankle there, or knuckles of your foot there, right? It should be snug but not super tight. I usually set it at a 2 or a 3, depending on if I'm barefoot or not. I don't think any rowers would go barefoot, but who cares? I'll set this at like a 5. You got the computer, you got the handle. So when you do a row stroke, you've got the catch, which is the front position. You've got the finish position, which is the finish position. And then you go back to the catch, which is the start position. All right. We're going to go over that in some detail. So the catch position, shins are going to be mostly vertical. Heels may raise slightly. They may stay down. You don't want to be like super flexed at the ankle or with the butt hitting the ankles, right? You want to be pretty comfortable here in a position of power, not a position of crumpliness, right? The shins are going to be mostly vertical. You'll have the handle in your hands. The back can be slightly rounded. That's okay. But we want to maintain that spinal architecture where it is. So we don't want to be opening and closing as you row. Keep the same thing as you go. Arms are going to be straight. The first thing that happens here is a drive back with the legs, an opening of the hips, and a pulling of the handle to the chest, or the sternum, right? Or even the like upper stomach area, right? And then the return stroke, arms go back, torso hinges forward, legs return in, all right? That's the stroke. We're going to go over it in some more detail. We're going to break it down. Important things to remember. It's a mirror image. So it's legs, torso, arms, followed by arms, torso, legs, right? We'll go over some faults and stuff later.